I never thought I'd have to defend my front porch like it was Fort Knox. But when your packages keep disappearing, and the same woman keeps walking by every delivery day, you stop believing in coincidences. Because this wasn't a random thief. This was a Karen. And she thought my porch was her personal Amazon locker. She had no idea. That one perfectly legal trap was about to turn her bright blue. In front of the entire neighborhood. It started small. A phone charger, delivered at 2:14 p.m., marked left at front door. But when I got home from work, nothing. At first I assumed the driver messed up. Wrong house, wrong porch. It happens. I checked with neighbors. No one had it. I shrugged it off and reordered. That was mistake number 1. Within 2 weeks, 3 more packages vanished. Nothing expensive. Books, work supplies, dog food, always marked delivered, always gone. That's when I noticed something strange. Every time a package disappeared, Karen from 3 houses down just happened to be out walking. Same oversized sunglasses, same tight ponytail, same smug half smile when we made eye contact. She never waved. She just stared, like my porch owed her money. One afternoon, I caught her near my driveway. She was holding a clipboard. Of course she was. She said, "Just making sure everyone's complying with neighborhood standards." I don't live in an HOA, so I asked, "What standards?" She smiled without warmth. "Well, my standards." That's when I knew. This wasn't about packages. This was about control. I installed a doorbell camera. Not hidden, not sneaky. Right there in plain view. The next day, a package arrived. An hour later, motion alert. Karen, walking slowly, looking left, looking right. She paused. She leaned down, and she picked it up. Then she looked directly at the camera and smirked. I took the footage to the police. They watched it. Clear as day. The officer sighed and said, "Technically, we need proof of intent. She might say she thought it was hers." I stared at him. My address was on the box. He shrugged. "Civil matter." Karen knew that. She'd done this before. Once she knew I had a camera, she got bolder. Hat pulled low, sunglasses darker. She started coming at night. Always just out of frame, always quick. She was mocking me. So I stopped reordering and started planning. I spent nights researching. What's legal? What's not? No traps that cause injury. No explosives. No chemicals that burn. But dye? Washable dye. Non-toxic. Used by banks. Used by retailers. Perfectly legal. I smiled for the first time in weeks. The package looked normal. Amazon box. Weight balanced. Nothing rattling. Inside, a pressure-triggered dye pack. Bright blue. Water-soluble. Harmless. Triggered only when lifted. I tested it in my garage. The blue cloud was glorious. I placed the package on my porch at noon. Camera on, notifications armed. I didn't even have to wait long. At 12:47 p.m., motion alert. Karen appeared. Same walk, same confidence. She bent down, lifted the box. Poppy. Blue exploded everywhere. Her hands. Her shirt. Her face. She screamed. Dropped the box, slipped on the porch step, and stood there, completely blue, like a rejected Smurf. She started yelling. "You assaulted me! I'm calling the police!" She tried wiping it off. It smeared. She made it worse. Neighbors started coming outside. Phones came out. Someone laughed. Loudly. Police arrived. Karen was still blue, still screaming. She pointed at me and yelled, "Arrest him!" The officer asked, "Ma'am, why were you taking his package?" Silence. I showed them everything. Weeks of footage. Dates. Times. Her smirk. Her thefts. The officer nodded slowly. Karen's face went pale. Well, pale blue. She was cited. Ordered to return or reimburse stolen items. And warned, one more incident. Charges. She stormed off, leaving blue footprints down the sidewalk. She avoided me after that. Avoided everyone. The dye took 3 days to fully wash out. The nickname stuck. Blue Karen. Even kids whispered it. 2 weeks later, I got a knock. Karen. No makeup. No sunglasses. She apologized. Quietly. I nodded. Closed the door. If you're dealing with a package thief, document everything. Know the law. Stay smart. Because sometimes, the most satisfying revenge is perfectly legal and bright blue.
Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe, like and comment on my channel. Thank you so much.